Hello everybody, Julian here, and today is a game show of Who Wants to Be a Gamer? I have a special guest, an old friend, Aurelia!
Thanks for having me.
Yeah! Aurelia, so I've known you for a while, but I think some of my viewers don't know you yet. Can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Hi everybody, it's Aurelia here. I go by the handle Aurelia Hathaway on Instagram, and we used to be co-hosts on NOC Plays.
Yeah man, that was so long ago, and I have not seen you for I think close to a year already. It's great that Aftershock has given us this opportunity to work together again.
Right.
Which brings us to, why do you want to join this game show?
So you know, during pandemic, during lockdown, you aren't able to meet up with your friends as often. Then we will meet up virtually to play games together.
Oh, cool. So how this game is going to work is there will be 10 questions for you. Each question will be about a PC component. So CPU, GPU, motherboard. Each time you get correct, you will get an upgrade. For example, we're going to start with a CPU question, right? If you get it right, you will get a 5600X, and if you get it wrong, you get a 3600. Basically a lousier CPU lah. Still a CPU, but a lousier one. So something cool about this game show is once you get a question right or wrong, the Aftershock builder will build it right now.
Oh, depending on whether I get it right or not.
Correct.
Okay.
And you will have 3 lifelines. So the 3 lifelines are 1, 50-50. 2, you can call a friend. I see you brought a friend, so maybe you can just, what's the answer? And 3, audience. We have a crew here that will kind of give you hints. At the end of this game show, you would win a new PC brought to you by Aftershock. So Aurelia, for your first question, if you get this right, you will get the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. And if you get it wrong, you will still get a Ryzen 5, but a 3600. So the first question is, what does CPU stand for? A, Crime Prevention Unit. B, Central Processing Unit. C, Control Panel Unit. First time seeing the answers. D, Cube People United.
Cube People United. No, I'll just
is that your
Central Processing Unit. I would like to lock in my
lock in the
answer,
question.
B.
You are correct! Aftershock builder, you can use the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. But then, you need something else. Brings us to the next question. If you get it wrong, you will get the Aorus B550 Elite V2.
If I get it wrong, I will
Yeah, you get it wrong, you get this. You know why or not? Because you requested a white PC, correct or not?
Yep.
So if you get it right, you get the NZXT B550. You can see how white this is or not? It's damn chill.
Okay.
Not much of a downgrade, but it's more aesthetic.
Okay.
The question is, which of the following is a PC component? A, motherboard. B, sisterboard. C, fatherboard. Or D, limpei board.
The answer is A, motherboard. Locking.
Okay, you got correct. See, so easy. So easy. Now you get
Okay.
this NZXT motherboard. It's not that this motherboard is bad or anything. It's just this motherboard really fits that aesthetic look that you're going for.
Yeah.
And also this is more expensive lah, because it's so rare.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Let's put it aside. Now the builder can use the NZXT White B550 motherboard. How are you feeling?
Well, just a disclaimer, I'm not that well equipped in tech. I basically know a few stuff, so if I get it wrong, please don't blame me. But if you know the answers, then we can play along.
Okay, next question. This is for the NVMe SSD. If you get it right, you will get 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD. And if you get it wrong, you get 512 gigabyte of NVMe SSD. Which slot does the NVMe SSD slot into? A, PCIe slot. B, M.2 slot. C, DIMM slot. Or D, LGA 1151.
Just now you were looking at me when you said 2 of the answers, B and C. Then A and D, you didn't look at me. So I'm going to deduce and reduce it to option B and C. Wow. So I would like to utilize my lifeline.
Oh, which one?
I don't need a 50-50 because I've already, I think, Already did it on my part.
Okay.
So I'd like to ask the audience.
We got 6 people in the audience.
What's the answer, guys?
5 people put B, 1 person put A.
B.
Final answer.
Go by the majority.
Huh?
B.
B. Okay. B. Unfortunately, that one guy is wrong.
You're trying to sabotage me?
Correct. It's the M.2 slot. Yeah, this is a little bit hard because this is fairly new compared to like 10 years ago. There's no such thing as M.2 or NVMe SSD. The Aftershock builder put in the 1TB NVMe SSD. So the next question is about RAM. If you get it right, you will get A data 3600 MHz white RGB. If you don't get this right, you will get clef 3600 MHz no RGB lah. Which of these is the desktop RAM? My assistant. So A, we have this. B, we have this one.
What's with that?
C, we have, whoa, ooh la la. And D, we have ding. I feel like this one is a ding because very small.
Ding.
Tell me what's in your mind.
This is definitely not it lah. What the? And this also. So it boils down to these two. Let me see. I'm gonna go with B.
B. Confirm or not?
Yes.
Lock it in, huh?
Yep.
So here's the thing. The one on your left hand, right, is RAM. But it's laptop RAM. The one on your right, B is desktop RAM. You are correct. Not bad, what? Next question. It's about thermal paste. If you get this right, you will get the premium thermal paste. If you get it wrong, you get the stock thermal paste. Okay. What is the purpose of thermal paste? A, to be added on the surface of a case to increase the heat transfer. B, to be added on the motherboard to reduce heat from motherboard to RAM. C, to be added on a CPU to eliminate air spaces from the CPU and heatsink to maximize heat transfer and dissipation. Or D, to be used on your teeth for whitening purposes.
Why would you whiten your teeth like be found in a PC? A is definitely wrong because why would you want to increase the heat transfer, right? So I'm going with C. To be added on CPU to eliminate air spaces from the CPU and heat sink to maximize heat transfer and dissipation.
You sure?
C. Yeah.
Are you sure?
C makes the most sense.
You are correct.
Yay!
So the Aftershock builder will stand by the premium thermal compound for you. They cannot put first because we must go to the next question. The next question is CPU coolers. If you get it right, you will get an AIO water cooled by Aftershock. If you get it wrong, you get a air cooler also by Aftershock. Okay. Which of these are CPU cooler? A, this one. Tring. B,
you guys.
This one. C, this one also. Or D, all of the above. So I have here a version of B. You can have it.
A version of B.
Yes.
Okay, the CPU is a very small looking square, right? A has a lot of fans. B only has one, which is like the perfect size for a CPU. So we have D out of question and I'm left with A, B and C. But you're not showing me C because it's not relevant. That's why you're only showing me B. So I would say C is also
I would recommend you use a lifeline.
Well, on that note, can I have my phone please? Let me just reiterate that I can call anyone.
Okay, she's gonna use the call a friend lifeline and it's a video call song. 30 seconds start from now.
Which one? Hey, what is D? Not D lah. All of the above. Oh, actually that makes sense also.
4, 3,
D.
2, 1.
D.
Turn off.
Okay, bye.
Very smart. Call her friend behind the camera and then ask the Aftershock person to answer the question. Not bad. I give it to you. You are correct.
Thanks, Lifeline.
So A is a water-cooled radiator system. It's a 3-fan radiator system. C is a Be Quiet Dark Rock 4 Pro. It's one of the better air cooling CPU cooler. and B is a stock cooler lah. So all of these are coolers. Once you said D, not D, then I'm like, you need a bit of help lah. And I want to give you the best PC also.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Aftershock Builder, you can put in the AIO cooler. Aurelia, the next question is your PC case. Stop looking at other PCs.
I'm just looking at a few.
If you get this right, listen, you'll get the NZXT 510i in white. If you get it wrong, you'll get the more affordable Rapid case by Aftershock, also in white lah. So the question is, which of the following brands do not sell PC cases? A. NZXT, B. Corsair, C. Cybertech, or D. Lianli?
Just now you mentioned that if I get it right, I will get the NZXT H510.
Correct.
Right? So that's correct. I'm down with B, C, D. Lianli, Cybertech or Corsair. I think Corsair is just my gut feeling.
Okay.
Because there's two C's there, Corsair and Cybertech.
What do you think of Cybertech?
I think Cybertech does not sell PC cases.
Also, you think Lianli sell PC cases?
Yes, so I'd like to lock in Cybertech.
Are you sure?
You
lock in,
Yes. Wait.
You log in already.
Why are you guys laughing?
Unfortunately, you are correct.
Yes! Why are you guys laughing?
So now you can add the motherboard into the NZXT case. I'm impressed, Aurelia. You actually haven't gotten any question wrong. Some of it you should get it right lah. But some of the questions, I would think you will struggle, but yeah, so not bad. Impressed. Good job, Aurelia.
Thank you.
Good job.
Let's not
good job.
jinx it.
Okay, so for the next question is the PSU cables. So you were looking at that case. You seem like you want those cables. Is that right?
Yep. This is very fancy.
Okay, Aftershock guys, do we have these cables for her? Oh, they do. Wow, you see?
Hey,
Aftershock,
awesome.
no problem one. So if you get this question right, you will
I'll
get
that.
the RGB cables.
Okay.
And
Right.
if you get it wrong, you don't even get these custom braided cables, you get the normal cables.
Okay.
So the question is, which cable do not go into the PSU? A. Water cooling power cable. B. PCIe power cable. C. CPU power cable. Or D. Motherboard power cable.
Definitely CPU power cable goes into the PSU.
Okay, I'm looking at the PC at the side and I'm like, yeah, it's all there. Like all the cables.
Water cooling power cable, yes.
Sure.
What's with that shifty eyes?
So here's the thing, all four of these needs to be powered. But which one? Don't go to the PSU.
I use the 50-50.
50-50!
Don't give me
A and
answers that I
C.
already know. Between A and C.
Yes.
So I wanted to say A.
Do you lock in the answer?
Yes, A.
A,
Yeah.
Confirm, You are correct. Aftershock Builder, you can put in the RGB cables.
More the better.
So this leads us to the next question. For your RGB lights, you can get extra RGB, although...
Wait. So this question, if I get it right, I'm supposed to already get my RGB.
No. This one is for RGB strip. Extra RGB.
Okay, more the better.
More the better, okay. So you would want to get this question right, am I right?
Yes.
So if you get it right, you get more RGB strips. If you get it wrong, then less lah, which I would want to get this wrong lah.
Okay.
So the question is, what improvement does RGB light gives a PC? A. Better performance. When you get red, you get better performance. B. If it's green, you get power saving.
Right.
Eco-friendly.
Sure.
C. If your RGB is blue, you get better cooling. Or D. Nothing. Just sibei chill.
I would like to lock in my answer. D. Nothing. Just sibei chill.
Easy. You're correct.
Yay!
This, I think I made the question too easy already. So the thing about this question, right, if anyone that knows the basic of PC building, right, would know all this. But for you, that you're not really, you never built a PC before, you're not into tech, and you got all this right, very impressive. So really, everyone, audience, clap. Yay! The viewers also. I cannot hear. Okay, put more RGB in the case. Your last question. This is going to be super hard. And if you get this question wrong, you will still get something really good, which is the RTX 3060 EVGA GPU. If you get this question right, you get the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090 top-end GPU. This is the fastest GPU that you can buy. Right now, the street price is freaking $5,000. The Zotac Trinity. So with that, right, you get very hard question. And the question is, in a Steam hardware and software survey in June 2021, it's very recent, which is the most popular GPU? No MCQ.
NVIDIA.
Not bad.
AMD. Just throwing whatever I know out there.
Just try. Just say 4 numbers.
7290.
7290. Nice try lah, okay?
So what's the answer?
So the correct answer is the GTX 1060.
1060.
Yeah, the 1060. Aftershock builder, please add in the RTX 3060 by EVGA. Finally, you get one question wrong.
Oh yeah.
So there you have it, everybody. Who wants to be a gamer? So your system will have the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X with the NZXT white motherboard, water cooling, 1 TB of NVMe SSD, ADATA 3600 MHz, 16 GB of RAM. You have the NZXT 510i case. You have the RGB power cables and RGB light strip. And lastly, you will get the RTX 3060. Okay, but during the questions, how do you feel?
I think I can definitely do better if I could turn back the time. I would save my lifeline and not let Julian trick me into wasting one of it.
That's the thing. I think if you call the same method, right, you call your friend and then your friend asks the Aftershock guy, they won't get it right for you.
Why not?
Because they have to pay that $5,000 to put the 3090, that's why. So with that, that is the end of the game show. Who wants to be a gamer? After this shot, we want to see a bit of a tour after you set up, okay? And with that, we are done for now.
Isn't this pretty? So this is the NZXT case. Initially I wanted the black and white look, but after playing with the lights, I figured the RGB one actually looks better. Ta-da! So I have my mouse pad and a keyboard from Razer. As you can see, I've decided to go for the full RGB look. Yeah, so this is the entire gaming/workstation right now. So if you're looking for a good gaming PC, definitely go check out Aftershock. So thank you very much Aftershock for building me this awesome PC, and also thank you Julian for making all the questions so easy to answer. Okay, maybe not all, but majority of them. If you have any gaming recommendations, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section below and I'll go check it out. See you next time. Bye!